Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Obi. In today's video, I want to show you how to transition to an AI ethics professional in just a few months. So if you are a technologist, you're already working in a tech role and you're looking for how to move into an AI related career, this video is for you. First and foremost, let's define who is an AI ethics specialist. An AI ethics specialist ensures that artificial intelligence systems are designed, developed, and deployed ethically. As AI technologies become more advanced, the need to address their impact on society grows. Ethical concerns around AI include biases in algorithms, privacy violation, accountability for AI decisions, and ensuring AI systems are fair and transparent. An AI ethics specialist plays an important role in mitigating risks, developing ethical frameworks, and guiding teams on the responsible development of AI systems. They bridge the gap between technology, policy, and social responsibility, ensuring that AI systems align with ethical principles and legal standards. Statista shows a result of a survey of 14,000 people and found that 55% of them do not trust that organizations will use AI ethically. Now, as long as customers and people like you and I still feel this way, there will be a place for AI ethics professionals. What do AI ethics professionals do? We'll use this diagram here to track what they do. Their overarching role revolves around identifying and addressing the ethical risks that AI systems pose. Their daily responsibilities include conducting ethical risk assessments, where they evaluate AI systems for potential ethical concerns like biases, discrimination, or privacy violations. For instance, an AI ethics specialist might assess how an AI recruitment tool makes decisions to ensure it doesn't favor certain demographics over others. They also play a key role in policy development, helping create frameworks and guidelines that ensure AI technologies align with companies' values and comply with legal standards. Collaboration is also a central aspect of their work, as they often work closely with data scientists, data engineers, software engineers, and product managers to integrate ethical principles into AI systems. Additionally, they collaborate with legal and compliance teams to ensure that the AI systems meet regulations. AI ethics specialists also focus on education and advocacy by training teams on the importance of ethics in AI, covering topics like fairness, transparency, and responsible data use. They may also engage with external stakeholders, including regulators and academic institutions, to shape the future of ethical AI. Last but not least, they are also involved in incident response. When an AI system has done something that it wasn't supposed to do, the AI ethics professional is involved with chasing this down, understanding how it happened, addressing the fallout, and creating a plan that ensures it does not happen again. An example of this is what happened to Twitter, now called X, a few years ago, when its photo cropping tool was found to be biased, cropping out people with certain gender and race from photos. Now, the AI ethics person in charge at the time was Roman Chowdhury, who, by the way, after all the work that they did, they decided to shut it down. They shut down the photo cropping algorithm. Now, their titles can vary from company to company depending on their focus, depending on their industry and specific area of responsibility. Now, let's look at some of the alternative titles include AI ethics and data governance. This role focuses on the ethical use of data within AI systems, ensuring proper governance and ethical handling of large data sets. Another one is AI ethics and validation specialist. In this role, the person validates AI systems, ensuring they align with ethical guidelines and comply with internal as well as external standards. Another one is responsible AI manager. This position involves overseeing the implementation of responsible AI practices across various AI initiatives in the organization. AI ethics technical program manager. This here is a technical program manager whose focus is on AI ethics, managing AI projects while ensuring they comply with ethical principles. Trust and safety AI manager. This role focuses on building trust in AI systems, ensuring they are reliable, transparent, and explainable. Given that this role involved content monitoring, individuals in this role will often face sensitive and sometimes disturbing user content. Technical AI ethics. This title is for those with a technical background applying their knowledge of algorithms and AI systems to address ethical concerns. Another one is AI ethics data engineer. This role focuses on ensuring the ethical use of data in AI systems, particularly around data collection, data processing, and management. Responsible AI risk manager. This role defines and operationalizes consistent, responsible AI risk assessment processes and translates policies into effective controls. In all of these roles, one thing you might notice is that the titles do not include or say anything about ethicists, unless the role is research related. In that case, the job roles will involve the requirement for the person to have experience in philosophy, like applied ethics or ethical theories, and how to apply these theories to AI. So bear this in mind. You would usually not see anyone with the title AI ethicist unless that person has experience in ethical theories and philosophy. Let's see an example of a typical AI ethics job description. But before we do that, let's examine the core aspects of a job description that will allow you to quickly capture the crux of any job description with minimal effort. I usually break down a job description into several categories. The first is around understanding the role and its responsibility. This includes understanding what this person is going to be doing on a day-to-day basis. How will this person contribute to the organization? How will this person's contribution drive the organization's goals? And how will it be measured? The second aspect of a job description revolves around the technical and educational requirements of the job role. It also includes the qualification that the candidate, which is you, must have to fulfill these requirements. Now, some questions you should look out for when you're looking at these job descriptions would be, what is a minimum educational requirement? What are the technology or tool requirements in this job? And how many years experience are required for each requirement? And then the other is, what are the relational or collaborative requirements? This becomes important nowadays with AI. We all must differentiate our humanness from AI. Besides, these relational requirements may point to the exposure this position has. For example, if the role requires engaging and collaborating with multiple teams, it may be an indication of the seniority or the potential seniority of the position. The third aspect revolves around the values, benefits, and environment of the organization. A good job description from good companies will usually inform you of their culture, their values, and the environment that you're going to expect to work in. So if these are important to you, make sure to review these carefully. Why? Because they're usually an indication of the culture of the organization. All right, so with this in mind, here's a typical AI ethics job description. This one is for responsible AI technology manager. This here is a good indication of the importance placed on this role and how your contribution will drive the organization's goals. The organization's goals are to engage regulators, to help shape the policy agenda, conducting research with academia, offer training and resources to their clients through Responsible AI Academy. This means the organization has an education platform or service deliverables in that area. The second part of the section also tells us what the organization is looking for in the candidate and how you or the candidate will be measured and evaluated. Do you have these experiences? For example, experience in monitoring and compliance, experience with responsible AI, experience with mitigating AI risk, 1 year experience in evaluating AI models for fairness, transparency, and experience in machine learning model risk management, experience applying regulation requirements to frameworks. The next section describes what the candidate will be doing on a day-to-day basis. The following section is the minimum technical and relational qualifications. For example, cloud platforms, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, AI machine learning algorithms, example, TensorFlow, PyTorch, programming language skills, for example, Python, R, or Java, big data technologies, example, Hadoop and Spark, and database management systems, AI principles, data privacy laws and regulations. Then in terms of relational and leadership requirements, this person should have leadership and team management skills, communication skills. They must have skills in conveying complex AI concepts to a diverse audience. The education here is a bachelor's degree in computer science, artificial intelligence, or related technical fields. The role is typical for individuals in senior roles. The capacity that this role requires is usually gained through several years of experience and not usually from books and taking tests and certification and things like that. All AI ethics roles are vastly different. In the technical AI ethics roles, there is a requirement for a deep understanding of AI systems, algorithms, and data science principles. AI ethics professionals in technical roles often work closely with development teams to ensure ethical principles are embedded in AI technologies from the very start. What's the job outlook for this role? As AI adoption increases, so does the need for professionals who can navigate its ethical complexities. The job market for AI ethics specialists is rapidly expanding, with roles appearing in tech giants and startups, as well as in sectors like healthcare, finance, and government. According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, the job outlook looks promising. As I've noted in my previous videos, the BLS cannot possibly list every single job role. However, they do list the main categories from which we can determine the growth of the sub-role. So in this case, the main category for the AI ethics field is the computer and information research scientist. The median salary is $145,000 per year. Now, this depends on the industry. If the role is in the software and tech industry, the median salary is $233,000 a year. In the engineering industry, it is about $172,000. In government agencies, it's around $120,000. And in academia, it's around $82,000. Wow, that's a spread. Another data point that we can use to evaluate the growth in this area is that employment in this area is projected to grow 26% from 2023 to 2033, much faster than the average for all occupations. The salary expectations also depends on the experience level. For example, an entry-level person might earn around $100,000 a year. A mid-level person might earn around $150,000, and a senior-level person might earn well over $150,000 a year. Now, what types of companies hire responsible AI ethics professionals? What I did find was that there are certain industries that hire these professionals. For example, large tech firms like Google, Microsoft, Facebook, and IBM often lead the charge in AI ethics, creating entire teams that are dedicated to ensuring AI technologies are used responsibly. Healthcare organizations are another group. With the rise of AI in healthcare, for example, doing diagnostics, medical imaging, and personalized medicine, Healthcare companies are hiring AI ethics professionals to ensure compliance with privacy laws and ethical standards in very sensitive areas. Banks and financial institutions are hiring AI ethics professionals to oversee the ethical use of AI in areas like fraud detection, credit scoring, trading, where the risk of bias or unfair treatment might be high. Governments are increasingly focused on creating ethical AI regulations, and agencies are hiring specialists to help them craft policies and ensure compliance. Another data point that might give us an indication of the growth in this area is a global survey that was conducted by Statista that found that companies plan to adopt AI technologies within the next 5 years, which will invariably drive the need for ethical oversight for managing issues of fairness, transparency, and accountability. If you're looking to make a difference and real meaning in how AI is developed and deployed to minimize the risks that it potentially creates, then the AI ethics role might be for you. The next questions you might ask are, 1, how do you transition? And 2, which technical roles are easier to transition from? Certain technical roles provide a stronger foundation for transitioning into AI ethics. Software engineers working with AI systems already have a strong understanding of these algorithms and the code behind AI. The technical knowledge can be applied to identify and mitigate ethical risks. Data scientists are another group. Data scientists often deal with data sets that feed AI algorithms, making them well positioned to address ethical concerns around data privacy, bias, and fairness. Another group is AI researchers and statisticians. Researchers in AI are familiar with the inner workings of AI models, including their limitations and potential risks. Their deep technical knowledge allows them to understand how ethical principles can be applied to improve AI systems. Here are some steps that you might take to transition into an AI ethics specialist or manager. It requires a combination of knowledge building, hands-on experience, and connecting with people who are already doing this. So here is a step-by-step guide. The first one is you need to increase your knowledge of AI ethics. Begin by developing a stronger understanding of AI ethics principles, frameworks, and regulations through online courses, webinars, and self-study. You can find those courses on Coursera, Udemy, and LinkedIn Learning. Universities across the nation are also creating micro-credential certificates in these areas that you can complete in 2 to 3 months. Focus on key areas like ethical AI principles, including fairness, accountability, and transparency. Also, legal frameworks governing AI like GDPR, HIPAA, AI-specific laws, and the social implications of AI. Become familiar with the NIST AI Risk Management Framework. Become familiar with the EU's AI risk categories and their laws that could ultimately apply to US organizations that operate in these countries. Number 2 is gain practical experience. Look for opportunities to apply ethical principles in your current role. For example, if you're a software engineer, try to volunteer to work on projects involving algorithmic fairness or privacy. If you're a data scientist, explore ways to assess and mitigate risk in your own data sets and write those things down and articulate how and why you did what you did, because these may come in handy when you are being interviewed and you will now be asked questions about why you did certain things and what were your objectives and what were the outcomes. These things will come in handy then. Connect with AI ethics professionals. Participate in conferences, forums, and discussions to stay updated on the latest trends and challenges in AI ethics. One that I can recommend to you in terms of conferences is the ACM Conference on Fairness, Accountability, and Transparency. Identify someone in academia, maybe through LinkedIn, to work with to submit a paper, an abstract to one of these conferences. The fourth thing you need to do is to stay updated on AI ethics trends. AI ethics is a rapidly evolving field, so stay informed about new developments, including emerging ethical challenges, new AI regulations, and best practices. This will help you remain relevant and effective as an AI ethics specialist. Now, becoming an AI ethics specialist from a technical role is attainable and it is rewarding by combining your technical expertise with a deep understanding of ethical principles. You can help shape the future of responsible AI development. With a growing demand for ethical oversight in AI, now is a perfect time to make this transition. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.